Hey everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today we are taking care of our level 30 mining quest. Hello there, Adalberta. What do you got for us today? Adalberta has a mind to assign you a challenging commission. Oh, okay then. Satora, just the person I was about to send for you. There's an order I want your help with, see? It comes from the Gladiators Guild via the Vice Foreman himself. You recall the time I had you procure Obsidian? Well, this time I need you to find Wyvern Obsidian, which is a good deal rarer. How rare, you ask? Let's just say I've handled this stuff no more than a dozen times in my life. So yes, it'll be a bugger to find, but don't worry, you won't be working alone. It just so happens that one of your guildmates has volunteered for the task. And considering how difficult it's like to be, I've decided to have the two of you work together. Your partner's name is Wide Gully, and he's waiting for you on the far side of the stage. Go over and introduce yourself, and he'll tell you everything you need to know. Run along now, and good luck. Alright, we're looking for Wyvern Obsidian. Wide Gully, what's the plan? You must be Satora, the Guildmaster's pet. I've heard much and more about you. They tell me you've got talent. Trouble is, you're an adventurer, and anyone with an honest sense knows adventurers can't be trusted. Well, okay then. Adalberta's sorely mistaken if she thinks you're any different. Likewise, she's sorely mistaken if she thinks I'm gonna help you find 15 chunks of Wyvern Obsidian. I'd sooner fall on me own pickaxe and see you take the credit for my hard work. That said, I'm not about to risk getting kicked out of the guild for disobeying a direct order. Luckily, there are other ways to handle this. What do you say to a contest? It's nigh on as good as cooperating, and so long as the client gets what he wants, Adalberta won't have cause to complain, will she? So here's the deal. We mine for Wyvern Obsidian separately, and whoever brings back the better haul, that's to say, the purer haul, is the winner. Simple, yes? Now, we both know I've been doing this a lot longer than you, and I won't have it say that I trounced a novice. So to make this more interesting, I'll give you as long as you want. For all the good it'll do you. Oh, and you can even go and talk to the client if you like. His name's Roger, and you'll find him outside the Gladiators Guild. Might be as he can tell you something useful. You are not going to be helpful at all. Oh dear, why are you like this? Alright, well, less cooperating and more fighting over nothing, I guess. Alright, let's go meet up with the client and maybe they'll tell us where we can actually find this Wyvern Obsidian since we've got nothing so far. Hello there, Roger? I am Roger, what can I do for you? Got yourself into a contest with Wide Gully, you say? Oof, I don't envy you, miss. I don't know much about mining myself, but I do know that Wide Gully is good at his job. You can't be Deep Canyon Sun without knowing a thing or two about being a miner. Anyway, I have no idea whose idea this contest of yours was, but if it means I get goods of better quality, you won't hear any complaints from me. Fair enough. Now, you wanted to ask me about Wyvern Obsidian, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you what little I know, but remember, I'm a gladiator, not a miner. Fair point. Saying that, I haven't graced the blood sands for a while, took a nasty blow to the knee, you see. I'm so sorry, was it an arrow? Rest assured, the fellow that dealt it got far worse. Anyway, I'm all mended and ready to make my return, and I want it to be glorious. Something that'll be sung by the bards. So I thought a shiny new sword was in order, and there's nothing like a plumed oak macaweedle to draw a crowd. Why? Because it doesn't have a single piece of metal in it. Macaweedle? I don't know how to read that word, and I'm so sorry. Don't as a rule. Not a speck of metal, but if you wield it right, the shards of Wyvern Obsidian embedded in the blade will cut armor like a hot knife through butter. But I'm rambling. You wanted to know where to find the stuff, not what I plan to do with it. I vaguely recall a conversation I had with a miner a while back. We were talking about Makwame. Did I mention that's what you call more than one Makwedel? Well, it is. Where was I? Yes, we were chatting about Makwame, and the fellow said that he'd previously dug up Wyvern Obsidian around Thal's Respite in Eastern Thanalan. And that's all I know. Hope it helps. Alright, that does help a lot because I know exactly where to go, and I'm pretty sure we've actually mined up Wyvern Obsidian before. Pretty sure that's a level 30 mining spot. Wait. Okay, yeah, we need to deliver the chunks to Wide Gully. That's why the quest objective was back in there. Alright, so I will meet you over by Thal's Respite. Alright, I'm past Highbridge at this point, coming up on Thal's Respite up here just before the South Shroud. We've got this lovely fellow. Hello, Mahis. Please don't kill me. Please. Oh dear. Okay, well, I think it'll be fine as long as it doesn't see us. We're well past it now. Oh, those hunt targets are always really terrifying. Alright, and our mineral deposits, which have Wyvern Obsidian, are going to be right over here around Thal's Respite. So let's, first off, go ahead and eat some Entelepi Stew to get that that gathering and that experience bonus. Wait, oh my god, I misread it, didn't I? Hang on, was that crafting food? Well, too late now, at least we're getting the experience bonus. Alright, we've got Wyvern Obsidian. We need to get 15 in total. Shouldn't be too bad. Got 9 right off the bat. That was a good first spot to mine from. And there's 15 already. Beautiful. Nice and easy to get all those mined up. Alright then, I'm gonna go ahead and meet you back at the Miners Guild then. Alright, Wide Gully, I'm back with 15 Wyvern Obsidian. Let's compare. What's the matter? Don't tell me you're having trouble finding a paltry 15 chunks of Wyvern Obsidian. No, don't worry, I've got plenty. Oh, managed to scrape together the required amount, did you? Well then, let's see your sorry specimens just for the sake of formality. Bugger me! They're as black as night. This is some of the purest stuff I've ever seen. How in the 7 hells did you find these? You, a mere adventurer. God, I'm loath to admit it, but your obsidian's superior to mine. At least he's honest. Well, it might be as you've bested me on quality, but there's more to being a miner than that. You need to be able to give the client what he wants when he wants it. In other words, you need speed. Without it, quality counts for naught. I was by far the faster man, so we'll call it a draw. But mark my words, I'll best you next time, both on speed and quality. Dude, I wasn't even out that long. Come on. I'll see to it the obsidian gets to Roger. In the meantime, why don't you go and tell the guildmaster all about it? I care not what you say. Hey, Adalberta, we've got a bit of a problem. Wide Gully's kind of being a dick? What's up with him? Oh, Satora, how did you find working with Wide Gully? Not pleasant. What? He challenged you to a contest? As if the tasks weren't difficult enough. I'm terribly sorry, Satora. That was hardly fair of him. He's a born miner. What's that? You beat him? Truly? We're just gonna leave out the bit about speed. But he's one of the guild's very best. Well done, girl. He claimed he was faster, did he? Well, speed is important, but Wide Gully set the rules, and by those rules, you won fair and square. You've come a long way, Satora, a long way. You make me proud to be your mentor. At the same time, though, I must admit that the miner in me can't help feeling some envy. But it's that what keeps a veteran like me on my toes, lights a fire in my belly. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Keep doing what you're doing, Satora, and I'll do my damnedest to keep up. Haha. Alright. With that done, thank you so much, Adalberta. We have, got the achievement Tales of the Land, which means we have done every single level 30 quest for our gatherers. So that is exciting. We have finally hit the, I guess it's kind of technically the halfway point. It's a little past the halfway point, but the halfway point of the A Realm Reborn Gatherers. And it's nice that we get achievements for this point as well. Alright then, it is time that we head out and work on our gathering log, our mining log for the day. And to start with, I believe our first destination is going to be in Southern Thanalin. So I'll meet you there. Alright, here in Southern Thanalin, we are going to be heading way, way, way to the south to find our first mining spot. Very, very far to the south. We're going to be heading from Little Alamigo all the way down, all the way down to the southeast corner of the map. So we've got a bit of a hike ahead of us, so I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I've shown the path. We've been down at least to the start of the Sogoli Desert before, down to roughly here, but I figure we should probably show the full path since we haven't been there in the main story. So let's get hiking. On the way, we do have this little outcrop where we can pick up some mithril sand. Might as well get that while we're on our way down and pick up some lightning shards as well. Gotta make sure we stay stocked up on those because our crafting logs coming up are about to start requiring a lot more shards for a lot more recipes. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's get on down to the Sogoli Desert and then all the way to the south from there. And that mithril sand is actually the only quarrying item we need to get from the current level that we're at. Oh, yes, of course, we're still not high enough level for them to ignore us. Okay, well, we'll just keep running from the Amalja and we'll probably be fine. Oh, crap. Go behind them. They can't see me if I'm behind them. Okay, so we're heading down here on the left side of the Zanrock encampment. And then we're going to take a right. Sorry, a left. I'm reading the map upside down. We're going to take a left, and that'll bring us into the Sogoli Desert. Here we are, the entrance to the desert. Now from here, we just need to hike all the way to the southeast end of the desert. It's going to be a trek indeed. But we'll get there in due time. Oh, and since night is falling, I might actually be able to show a little preview of our next side questing episode. Assuming nothing comes up and that needs to be done first, but pretty sure we'll be doing this thing as our next side questing episode. Okay, do we want to climb up the sandhill? I think I want to go around the sandhill. Oh, this desert is massive. And even beyond what we can explore, it just keeps stretching on, and I am glad that most of it is not explorable. We've got some old ruined buildings from a long-forgotten city up here. Probably... I think Baladia's up north, so... No, Sildiz up north, so this is probably Baladia, if I had to guess, though I'm not certain. No, go away, Sundrake. I'm not fighting you right now. Please. Please go away. Alright, here we go. Far, far southeastern corner, there's a little bit of an encampment here. With our level 35 mineral deposit, we can get some raw heliodor and some mithril ore. And let me tell you, we are going to be needing a lot of mithril ore coming up. So I should probably get started mining now. But I'll come back for that, to do that grinding off screen later. Oh, I'm getting ready. I'm getting our gathering ready right now for the upcoming crafting logs, and we're gonna need a lot of mithril and a lot of iron. I mined up over 200 iron, 275 I think I mined up, but in total you need like 317 for all the level 31 to 35? Yeah, level 31 to 35 crafting logs. Whew, it's a lot. Anyways, next up, our next destination is gonna take us to... Oh my god, hang on, we're not done here yet. We're not done here yet. Oh, I'm glad I looked again because there is one hidden thing that we need to pick up that doesn't appear on every time you mine. Ooh, that could have been bad. Okay, back to the encampment we go. Oh, and that's a nasty one too. We need quite a few of those for some culinarian recipes we skipped if I'm remembering correctly. But we still won't be able to do those culinarian recipes for a while because we also need stuff from Heaven's Word. Or the market board, but that's expensive. Okay, then I guess I'm gonna be mining mithril until I find the hidden item. Oh, well, that was quick. We got that on the second attempt. Well, after I came back. I'm gonna get a few of these actually because I know I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need a few. Eventually, so might as well get them now. And hang on. Let's search for recipes using them. Yeah, I think we'll need about probably 5. So, oh well, it's fine. We'll get more later if we need it. Now, let's head on to our actual next destination, which is going to be the Central Shroud. Alright, here in the Central Shroud, we are passing through Bent Branch Meadows, and we're going to be heading to an area that we've been to before for the hunting log, and for a side quest, but we have not been to in the main story, so I'm going to show the path to be safe, heading north out of Bent Branch instead of taking the path north towards Gridania. We're going to take a left and head up the Matron's Lethe. Giant route leading from the lower levels to the upper levels of the Central Shroud. Climbing up to the top here, checking the map just for reference of where we're at. Gridania's up this way, also technically up this way since we do have access to the White Wolf Gate now. But heading all the way up here, we'll arrive at the Sorrel Haven, or Sorrel Haven? High Haven. Why did I? Okay, whatever. The Sorrel Haven here, and if we head to the southwest, I believe, somewhere around here we should be able to find some mining spots. Here we are, right down here. Are you going to be? Yeah, you're going to be right in the Hopeseed Pond area, it looks like. And coming over here to Hopeseed Pond, we can get some raw peridot, raw amethyst, and some granite. Awesome. And that gets us an achievement for finding a whole bunch of different things as a miner. Alright then, last destination for the day is, haha, Eastern Lenosia. Time for the speech again. Alright, let's do this again. I've done it so many times that I'm pretty sure everyone's heard it by now, but let's be safe rather than sorry. We're coming up on the point where I don't have to do it anymore anyway. From Lower Lenosia, we are heading past the Red Rooster Stead in order to get to Eastern Lenosia. Eastern Lenosia is a location we have been to many times for our hunting logs, crafting logs, gathering logs, not crafting. We don't need to craft there specifically, but we've been there many times before, but never in the main story, so we are showing the route. From the Red Rooster Stead, we're heading north along the east coast, past the Grey Fleet. We're going to be taking the eastern entrance, not the western. Eastern Lenosia is divided into 2 halves. If you take the western entrance, you'll end up on the wrong half. For what we are doing today, wait, actually, oh my gosh, could it be? Could it be happening? I think it is. I think, if I am remembering correctly, we are in fact going. No, hold on, the coordinates don't line up. Nope, okay, I was wrong. For a second, I was thinking maybe the mining locations we need to go to are in the western half of Eastern Lenosia, but nope, they're in the eastern half. Oh well. Got my hopes up. Probably got your hopes up too. But yeah, Eastern Lenosia is divided into 2 halves. If you take the western entrance, you'll end up on the wrong side. You can get back to the east side, but you gotta take a boat, and it puts you pretty out of the way. Coming here to Eastern Lenosia, we have Costa del Sol, a familiar location for many Final Fantasy veterans. And now let's go find our mining location. It is largely just going to be straight north from where we are now, so let's just keep heading that way and we'll run into it eventually. We have 3 things we need to pick up there, so not too much, but alright, there's our mining location. We got mineral deposits right up here around 2827. Okay, we've got some raw garnet, raw aquamarine, and raw goshenite. Please, I know I clicked on that. There we go. And with that, we have finished off our gathering log for the day and are therefore done with mining level 30. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV, I believe we're going to be doing a side questing episode. Haha, we're not just doing a side questing episode. We are finally unlocking a side feature of the game that we could have unlocked at level 15, but I just simply have not had the time to do that until now. And I'm so excited because I really enjoy this. It's fun. We're also going to be unlocking an extra secondary feature at the start of the episode, which is just going to make inventory management a lot more bearable. But, oh my god, you will see what I mean. But, next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we are heading off to a place of fun and wonder, we'll say. A place where you can spend all of your money. I'll see everyone next time for that.